I had a teacher who was obsessed with me, and I mean really obsessed, like in a creepy way. Yeah, see what I did there? Because it's almost Halloween? Anyways, I was just starting my second year of college, and I was about to experience my first ever small class. See, most of my classes before had over 100 people, so I could just disappear and blend in with the crowd, but I quickly learned that that's not something you can do in a small class. So the day starts off normal. The professor starts talking about herself and about her class, and then she cries. This should have been a red flag because day one and my professor was already crying. She got really heated talking about the environment or something, and then she actually started crying. And boy, do I tell you, the silence was deafening. You could hear a pin drop. She asked if anyone would raise their hand to volunteer to share what they learned while she collects herself. And guess who raised their hand? That's right, literally no one. It felt like the awkward silence you experience in a Zoom class, but this was much worse because it was real life and my professor was crying. Against my better instincts, I raised my hand. This is some sort of miracle because I think this is the first time in my 2 years of college that I've ever participated. As I was leaving the class, my professor stopped me and thanked me for volunteering. I thought, okay, maybe she's not that bad. Boy, was I wrong. She would have a breakdown at least every other class, and it was really uncomfortable. I don't know if it's because of that first day when I participated, but my professor loved me for some reason. I've never been a teacher's pet before, but get the leash and chain because I sure felt like one. We did debates, and after I finished doing my speech, she said that everyone in class should use my strategy as an example because of how good I did my debate. I felt really embarrassed, and I could feel my classmates hating me. My one friend even asked me later about why on earth the professor is obsessed with me. And that's a valid question because we're starting to get creepy, but just you wait because it's about to get weirder. I was walking through the parking lot to get to my car, and guess who slithers out of the shadows and jump scares me? That's right, it's my professor. I kid you not, she stopped me in the parking lot and talked to me for about 10 minutes. She was trying to get me to join some creepy club of hers. I really had no interest in this, especially because I was working a job already, and I finally escaped the conversation with her and said goodbye. I actually saw my professor for the first time in a year the other day, and I just quickly looked the other way and hopefully she didn't see me. Well, this is my first storytime animation, so if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing.